Well, hey there, community. It's Pastor Ben Bechtel here, and it's a joy to get to speak with you today. I hope you're well. Well, for the past 12 months, we as a pastor-elder team, specifically spearheaded by the work of Mike Aiken, one of our volunteer pastor-elders, have been working to reconstitute a team of deacons and deaconesses here at the church. And we are excited about the ways in which the Lord is bringing this team together and wanted to share that with you all as a church. So this Sunday, May 2nd, at our congregational meeting, we'll be appointing 2 new members of our diaconal team. We'll be appointing Gary Lathrop as the deacon of security and Jane Del Sordo as the deaconess of welcome. And we are very excited to institute and commission them to join this diaconal team. I just wanted to share a little bit about our vision for what deacons are going to be doing here at our church, and biblically what deacons and deaconesses are and how they're to function. Simply put, the word deacon is really just a transliteration of the Greek word diakonos, which means servant. Deacons most simply are servants. And Jesus' mission in coming to earth was to bring the kingdom of God here on earth as it is in heaven. He wanted to begin reclaiming people and places for the kingdom of God. And he did this by primarily proclaiming the good news of himself as king, the good news of the gospel. But he also intentionally got involved in and met the tangible needs of the people that he came in contact with. Jesus healed the sick. Jesus raised the dead. Jesus met people's physical needs. And while the kingdom of God is founded upon the proclamation of the gospel, it also has as a key part of it the meeting of physical, tangible needs. To say it another way, the kingdom of Jesus comes in both word and deed. And as Jesus ascended into heaven, he left with his church 2 offices that rule his church and that show us this ministry of word and deed. He gave us as his church pastor elders and deacons. Now, pastor elders, our primary ministry to the church is one of word. It's to proclaim the gospel, to be fervent in prayer, and to shepherd the people of our church. And the ministry of deacons is a ministry of service, a ministry of deed, a ministry of mercy, to meet the physical, tangible needs of the people in our midst. And in this way, Jesus designed his church to be an outpost of his kingdom here on earth, meeting people's needs both in word and deed. In other words, Jesus designed his church to do what he did here on earth, to care for whole people, to care for all of their needs, both physical and material. In other words, to use the language of our vision statement, deacons work to relieve the physical barriers that would keep people from enjoying the living Jesus. So why are we here at Community excited about the reconstituting of our diaconal team? I think most basically, I would say, we're excited because we believe that a well-functioning team of deacons and deaconesses will help us to better care for the people both in our midst here as a part of our church and in our surrounding community. Our diaconal team is going to help us meet people's needs, and in that way, we will be a service and a ministry to them and helping us care for them as whole people. And in that way, they also will help us mobilize the entirety of our church for ministry. Our deacons and deaconesses themselves won't be doing all the work of these various ministries, but they will be helping you as the people of our church to get plugged in and serve in various ways. And so over the next 6 weeks, we're going to be highlighting one of our new deacons or deaconesses in our weekly email. And the goal of this is to let you get to know them and the ministries that they are heading up, but it's also a chance for you to get connected with them and to get plugged in to any specific areas of ministry that the Lord might be leading you into here at our church. And so as we get to know these deacons and deaconesses in our church, I pray that God's Spirit would stir us up to help us meet people's needs so that we might all encounter and enjoy the living Jesus. Thanks.